Hey folks, this is Riker, simul-streaming to Twitch and YouTube on today, day 1 of the PTR for Diablo 4 Season 8. Today we get to test, for the first time, the new progression, the updated progression, and the new powers. Might take a bit to get those, but we'll find out. Kiskaloo.
BlizzCon is back, baby.
BlizzCon is back, baby! What are the details that have been revealed? On that note, Kisk, hope you're doing well, man. And hope everyone out there is doing well as well. So the first couple of days of PTR, we do not have a PTR boost, so we gotta start from scratch. So today's gonna be focused on testing the leveling process. For the most part, using the new seasonal activity and seeing how that all works out, as well as they've kind of ramped up the difficulty a little bit since Season 7. So we'll take her for a spin. We'll take her for a test drive. Chompy, State Fuse, what's up? Sue Sinclair, hello. Half God, what's going down? Hoodie Fitz, hey, welcome to the stream. Joe Moore, how you doing? What's up? Mantard, welcome everybody. Let's see here, over on Twitcheroni, Anthony, howdy. Gromas, Nem, how you doing? Shadow Mage, what's going down? Curious saying, they said something is coming with the BlizzCon announcement. Surely we're getting StarCraft 3, Warcraft 4, WoW 2, StarCraft shooter. Chicks said I wouldn't be surprised if a new StarCraft game now that they're in Microsoft. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think it would be too early to reveal. The acquisition just happened. I mean, maybe, well, okay, when did they say BlizzCon's gonna be? Also, how come I didn't hear this alert? Did you guys see that alert? I didn't hear it. Shadow Mage saying they made bosses non-one-shottable. Oh, rip. Wait, how do we know? How long has PTR been up for? Like an hour? Alright, September 2026 is the official date for BlizzCon. The next BlizzCon, so no BlizzCon this year as we all expected. September is new. Used to always be November, maybe late October, so September is new. That's going to change things up. Interesting that they would select that. I wonder what they're cooking. Thanks for the cheers, Shadow Mage. Oh, it's probably the stupid Streamlabs is not doing its thing again, because the Kiskaloo's alert went through. Alright. This is such a better system now. Okay, I want to try to remake, like, the Diablo 1... sorry, the Diablo 2 necromancer. Which, I guess you can't really do, because you can't get the right shade of white, right? It's kind of weird. This is the hairstyle, though, right? No, it was more like swept back, wasn't it? Not like that, though. Not like that. Shoot, what did the Diablo 2 Necro look like now? Diablo 2 Necromancer. He didn't have short hair, did he? He had short hair? Yo, what? Now, he had, like, slicked back. That's not slicked back. That's pushed back. God, there's nothing really matches here, does it? And I can't even get the right shade of white. I guess that's kind of the closest, really, which is unfortunate. Oh, and these are all the hairstyles as well. Huh. Yeah, top knot? I don't know, man. He kind of has like a pony. Doesn't he have a ponytail? Am I remembering that wrong? No, he didn't have a ponytail, but he had long hair in the back. He definitely had long hair in the back, right? Am I crazy? Am I out of my mind? I thought I remembered this. Him having long hair. What's up, Dwyer? Perchan, how you doing? BC, what's up? Aside from work-related, Rutro, what's going down? You see the Breach update. I've not had a chance to check the No Rest for the Wicked update. No, unfortunately, it happened to happen on the same day as PTR, so I'll have to check that out later today. But how's it looking? It's got to be a paler shade of white, but there is no paler shade of white is the problem, right? This is as white gets. Unless I'm missing something obvious. So April 30th is the update. Oh man, everything has happened April. No, that's a terrible date. The season, no! Oh my god, come on guys. Season 8 of D4 starts on the 29th. Gosh darn it. Your PTR keeps freezing at logging in. Shadow Mage has a fix for you, I believe. Can we copy our classes on PTR? Not yet, probably starting on Thursday. They want to start off where they don't want us to copy our characters. They want to test the leveling and the new progression difficulty and such. Also, maybe I want to change the face. No, that seems about right. Yeah. Why can't I get the hair whiter than this? My gosh. Come on, man. I can't get black. I can't get white. Well, I guess you can get black hair. Yeah. Can't get white hair. You know, this somehow looks more correct. Even though it is wrong. I look like Slade Craven here. What I'm most excited for in the PTR are the boss powers. No rest for the wicked looking good? Fantastic. Oh, you could copy now? Oh, okay. I guess you have to make a character first? That's odd. Huh. April 29th is the launch date for Season 8 of D4. Yeah, it just looks old and sad now. I gotta change his... I can't change his eyebrows? That doesn't make sense. Oh, the eyebrows and the beard go together. That makes even less sense. Why? Really? Okay. I don't want a beard. So I only have one eyebrow choice and it makes me look sad. Alright. It is what it is. This is why I've always picked female characters, I guess. Jeez. Alright. What color are his eyes? They're kind of a pale color, aren't they? Maybe that'll fix things. That looks a little bit more correct, I guess. I'm trying to remake the D2 Necro, and it's not working out, I gotta say. Not working out at all. He doesn't have really... I guess that'll do. Alright, that's fine. It's good enough. It's better than good. It's good enough. Alright. We'll allow that. Come on. Oh, did I not skip campaign? I didn't click skip campaign, did I?
It was full. I should find better.
Oh, god damn it.
Freeze.
Chaz Hartwayne, what's up, man? Yeah, how come I don't have... Oh, is this... Oh, this is character copy. Oh, okay. I see. Alright, we'll just copy character then. Gotta restart first? Okay. Easy. What's up, Shadow Blaze? Photo guy, how you doing? Alright, rebooting here. Anyone can play PTR. All you gotta do is in your Battle.net launcher, under game version, click the pull down and select PTR instead of live. Yeah, can't have white hair, can't have black clothes. What is this, man? Just want a black dye for my clothes and a white dye for my hair. Would you say that ladder bosses would be better or worse if they got invulnerable phases as they have in Black Citadel? In the Dark Citadel, invulnerable phases. So the Dark Citadel boss fights are pretty good. They're like multi-phase fights. They're quite involved. Would it be better or worse if the latter bosses were as involved as that? Oh, now I'm stuck on the login in too, huh? I think it depends ultimately, like, obviously right now we're accustomed to blasting them easily and being able to chain do them over and over and over again, and if all of a sudden it's going to be like a 10-minute fight every time, that's definitely going to piss people off. Like, would the fight altogether be more interesting and better? Yes, absolutely. But if we're doing, like, 100 times more work for the same reward, I don't know how well that's going to play with people. What's up, Riddler? Ah, come on. Yeah, I'm getting this issue now. Hopefully one restart will fix it. Let's come to the screen as we, oh, alright, end process, boom. So plan is to level with, probably with Bloodwave, but we'll kind of see. We'll see what items get delivered to us. Hey, if we got an early Ring of Mendel, you know. Yeah, anyone who owns D4 on PC can try out the PTR. It's only on PC. PTR is the test server, for those who don't know. Minimizing it right after it launched worked. Well, I guess I'll try that next time, because I seem to be crashing again. Nice, Lord Squid. Jay Lester, my day is going great. I got my walking pad today. It's like an under-desk treadmill. And start to use it a little bit. When I'm not standing on it, it is super quiet. When I am walking on it, the sound of the I don't know, the tread, the what do you call it? I don't know, the thing that you walk on, the sound of that rubbing against the underplate, it's like it makes a rubbing noise, which is unfortunate. It's not super loud, but like it's, you know, louder than the decibels that they claimed. So I'm assuming this is just normal. I did lubricate it after just to see if that made a difference, and it didn't seem to make a difference. Okay, so we'll try instantly minimizing after hitting play this time and see if that helps. Minimize, okay. Hopefully that fixes it, and we'll give it some time to boot. I'm hearing sounds, that's a good sign. Ah, another, okay, just try killing Duriel. It's a 3-phase fight now, kind of like Andy was a 2-stage fight before. Oh, so there's like invulnerable phases? Great, cool, okay. Is it at least more fun and interesting? Okay, I think we're at the logging in screen. I think that's a good sign that I'm hearing right now. Yeah, alright. Minimizing it fixes things, somehow. Alright, cool. Cool. Boom. Alright. I get... Oh, shoot. Probably shouldn't have done that, huh? I probably should have logged into her first. Fuck. Okay, we'll log into this one then. No problem. No problem. It's all good. It's all good. Just in case I gotta log in first to unlock all the things I can possibly unlock, we'll do that. Okay, I have logged in. I am now logging out. And we're going to now create the new character again. Very quick. Boom, 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 boom. Bang. Zoop. Here. Close. Here. Hey, hey. That's what I said. Alright. Accessories. Oh. Yeah, we don't want the lipstick. No thanks. That's fine. No jewelry. No markings. Okay. Start with Vessel of Hatred campaign completed. Yes. Seasonal. Yes. Alright. So. Stort. Boom. Bam. There we go. Taybaz, how you doing, man? Which classes are buffed in Season 8? Well, all of them. Everyone's getting some buffs somewhere. But, I mean, the one who's going to feel the biggest nerf is the Bloodwave... sorry, the... yeah, the Bloodwave Necro. Leandro's saying, I'll double down on discussions in chat. Blizzard have an unfortunate fixation with narrative game design. They want bosses to be tougher, to be meaningful bosses, but the chain dying bosses on D4 don't serve this function. Common to bosses in other games. True. It is true that, yeah, bosses chain dying kind of counter to purpose of things. Rune crafting, Kuras Undercity, that's fine. Okay, this is the thing. Apparition Incursion. Alright. So that's what we're going to want to go have a little tryout for, huh? Alright, did they change Reap? No, I guess not. Blast us some Blood Surge. Get a little bit of that going. And become fueled by death. Yeah, BlizzCon coming back in 2026. Looky that, huh? Looky that. Druid won't be snapshotting anymore. True. Yeah, big nerf to Cataclysm Druid there. Are we getting a new class at some point? It is expected to get a new class in the next expansion. Hey, what was that? Did you guys see that? Some weird thing appeared. It was like a Belial, and then he disappeared. Is it telling me to go into that cellar? Hey, Belial! Hey, hi! Yo, what's up? Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna check the cellar, just in case. I periodically check cellars just to see if they've done something to make them worth running. The answer has thus far always been no, but hey. Who knows, right? Vloop. simple sickle. Oh god. This leave dungeon is faster than running over there. Hey, Diablo, appreciate you, man. You know what kind of class we might get? So, I actually just released a video last week on my predictions for the next expansion. Feel free to check that fully out, but to answer specifically about the new class, my prediction is it's going to be the Paladin analog. If I had to bet, it's probably not going to be called a Paladin, but it'll basically be a Paladin.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals.
So this right here is a new seasonal activity kind of thing.
Shape it as I wish.
This is Belial. Slay apparitions to disrupt Belial's illusion. Betraying eyes reveal more apparitions. Okay, so does it just go in the area and do things? What? I guess it's all the... Okay, is this the thing? Oh, no, get out of there. Oh dear. I gotta get caught up here. Falling behind on the timer. So... Oh, that's a betraying eye. Ah, ha ha ha, I see. Okay, that's good. I'll want to go grab that other betraying eye then. There we go. Here it is. Betraying eye, okay. So this is actually not what I expected. We kind of move around the zone a bit. It's nice. Nice bit more mobility to things. Oh, and more eyes spawned. That's great. So when you run out of eyes, there seems more eyes spawn. Cool. Because that's where all the density is. Very nice. Okay. Oh, shoot. Incursion appearing in a few seconds. We're on our way. Boss rush now. So it was like 10 possible bosses that can spawn or something? Apparition of Skurg. There he is. Skurg. You're not gonna drop... Hey, that's a new thing, I think. Ish, maybe? Oh, he's gonna take a while, huh? That's gonna take a while. Let's, equip some gear here. Maybe do some damage. Yeah, so this is the Blood Maiden analog. It's gonna take a hot minute. He's not really doing anything, is he? I'm not complaining, but... Yeah, so typically, I'm hitting for 3 damage a pop. What is going on? Does he have... Why am I doing so little damage? Is that just normal at this level, or is my damage being... Also some bullshit. Oh, jeez, almost. He's getting careless there. Any other stronger weapon I can grab? Not really. This is a two-hander, right? Okay, well this seems not worth doing. This just takes way too long. Now, normally, again, there would be multiple people here to help, I guess. The XP was good up until facing him. XP was definitely good, and now it's definitely not. I guess I don't know what the rewards are for killing him, but it's just taking way too long. I just leave. Okay, that's fine. It's still a good leveling method to just go by the density of it, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go back to down, we're gonna change some gear, apply some skill points. Not all better, the fight is longer, then you have to open chest, and then wait 20 seconds or so for the altar. Oh my gosh, it takes 20 seconds. Oof. I'm gonna check my crossplay settings here. They are disabled. Dang, okay, that's some weird lag then. Right, not yet. Okay, that's fine. Relisting, I watched a lot of your videos. Have you done or thought of doing voice acting? I've not done any professional voice acting. It's fun. Voice acting's fun. Like, I play Dungeons and Dragons, so, like, I'll do voices for characters and such, just for the lulz. I guess that's a little bit better. Okay, boots. Alright, we'll salvage the rest for now. Although, I'm also low on gold. But for now, we'll just salvage that. And there should be a new apparition coming. Yes, when? Here. Alright. We'll head over to it. From the backwater. Yeah, Pit's gonna be a lot harder as well. Overall, right? They're kind of ramping up the difficulty in Season 8 relative to Season 7. I've got a full video from Friday's Campfire Chat that goes over all the changes that they've discussed. No. Actually, who knows? Maybe conduits are good at the level. And let's, apply a couple more. You're fueled by death. So, I guess part of the issue is my build. Hold on, we're gonna do, Iron Maiden. Oh, jeez. And then we got Enhanced Iron Maiden, yeah. Bop it. And yeah, Corpse Tendrils, there we go. What is my go-to build in last Ebox Season 2? I've not decided yet. Not looked into the meta yet. Anything like that. I haven't touched last Ebox in months, but I'm very hyped for Season 2.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals.
What is this?
But as we get closer to the start date, which is not too long from now, I'll be looking more into it. Basically after the D4 PTR. My PTR is a week. PTR will last a week, and then I guess there's pretty much nothing going on until last Epoch season start. But those of you who've already decided, what build are you going with in last Epoch season 2? So the thing with locking the powers behind boss fights means I don't know that we're going to have these powers unlocked during our leveling process. I guess it comes down to what really spawns at the end of these things, but I mean, it didn't seem to be a boss that would drop something, so... the seasonal powers, again, we get by defeating bosses, so like world bosses, for instance. When the first world boss comes up, I'm going to want to be around for it. Which is in, who knows, what amount of time. Alright, good apparition. Take 2. Now, it doesn't help that my build is an AoE build with weak single target, and it also doesn't help that no one else seems to be playing PTR. Because, again, this is equivalent to the Blood Maiden fight, which typically... It's a different guy. Typically, Blood Maiden fight, right? You're not going in alone. I think what I need to do is maybe set this to normal difficulty, and then maybe I can handle him alone. It's going faster this time, but still not practical to do yet. Yeah, okay. This is not worth it. We're gonna have a piece out of here. But again, the preliminary part, lots of density of enemies. Love the game, but very new. What's your favorite movement keys? So I prefer click to move as opposed to WASD, and I like to keep my mobility power on my number 4 across whatever build I'm running. I don't know if that answers your question. Is the Eternal Realm any better with XP since the last couple updates? Haven't played since about November. Eternal Realm and non-Eternal are basically the same. Except for Eternal doesn't have whatever season theme is currently going on, but there's no, like, accelerated XP on Eternal Realm. You do, however, have a boost. If you haven't played since, like, December, they've added a boost where you have, like, a one-time boost to get your character to, like, max level or something like that. Alright, we're gonna drop us down to normal, and we'll see if that makes these boss fights feasible now. can't get there in time. Is there another one going on somewhere? No. Well, we'll try. See if we can play catch up. And we're trying the Headless Husk while leveling in PTR. The two of us took a while. Such bosses are really time consuming during leveling. Yeah. Yeah. The reason I'm still, like, trying to go for the boss is just because I don't know if the boss is going to drop something really good, like a power. Because otherwise, I'm trying to think, how else can we unlock the seasonal powers prior to reaching max level? Because the logic is that every boss has a power. And the first time you beat that boss, you'll get the power. So that goes for world bosses, that goes for... Oh, someone's already doing this. Interesting. Okay, so it's not an individual meter. It's everyone helping out in here. Interesting. Okay, so that means there's someone else here. That's good, I guess. There's a chance. We're two people. What's this going to do? Oh, no, it's a different guy. See, but this isn't the kind of boss that drops a power, is the problem. So, like, you're not going to do Duriel at low level. So it's actually a little disappointing I mean, again, I don't know until we actually beat one of these guys. The reality of the situation is. But this is going so much better with two people, for instance. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Are we 2 or 3 people now? Well, it's true. I'm also down to normal difficulty, so... Okay, and now there's more... Oh, what is it? Boss... You've acquired... Okay. The ability to steal boss powers. Okay, so... Did I just get a boss power there, or did I just get the ability to get boss powers? Find out here. Okay, we're 4 minutes away, 5 minutes away from the next incursion. Okay, I did get one. Ah, alright, so these are worth doing. Fantastic. Cool. Alrighty. So we're not gonna get the super ones from, like... Look at that. Well, right away, put it as a main power, whatever it is. So, what does this say? Casting a core skill while you have a barrier knocks down close enemies for 1.1 seconds. Can occur on the same enemy more than once every 5 seconds. Okay, so this will knock down enemies. And how do we level these up? Do we level them up by fighting the same enemy again? I guess we'll see. Alright, well that's good. So we can get powers that way. Alright. I am pleased. Looks like they put the Subo passive ability as a core feature. You can see plants, icons, and minimaps. It's true, yeah, which is a great change. How you doing, Geeky? No, I must have missed that, Geeky. I'm doing well today. How are you? Oh, Spectral Ash. Okay, so now we're getting the Spectral Ash to level up our powers. Yeah, it'll probably end up being part of the news wrap-up video, would be my thoughts, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be something separate. Please do Deckard Cain for 5 words. Ah, hello. Stay a while and listen. You've got quite a treasure there in that apparition of Alec. Okay, this is a new boss, so I'm gonna get a new power from this. Hopefully a better one. Because that one was pretty useless to me. New power unlocked. Alrighty, nice. Casting a basic skill applies sparking damage over 4 seconds. You know what? Sure, why not? More damage, at least it's something. At least it's something, man. Is it just me or is Belial's? Oh, Belial! Belial himself! Yo! Yeah, it doesn't sound like the old Belial. It definitely doesn't sound like the old Belial. I'll tell you that. So killing Belial ought to give me a Belial power, right?
Miserable wretches!
Ow. Where's everyone else and why are they not helping? So this is just the baby Belial. This isn't even the Giga Belial fight. Got him. So Belial has 2 powers that we can acquire. Did I? Ooh, there's a chest and everything. Look at that. Nice. First legendary at level 9. That is much more reasonable.
Woo, even though it's preseason PRT, still looks promising.
Hey, cheers, Law John. Alright, we're gonna take a trip back to town here, and alright, it's a healthy bubble thing. Yeah, unlocking the powers by killing bosses and stealing their power is it's a pretty neat system. It's a pretty neat system. I gotta set my favorite town. I guess I can set it to Karagai. Why not? Why not?
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? What's left, you ask?
Alright, where's the next one gonna be? Back over here, huh? And how long? 2 minutes? I think I'm gonna go grab that waypoint. Hey, cheers, Riddler. Yeah, Season 8 PTR will be running until next Tuesday, just started today. Happy Tuesday, Grumpy Stew. Alright, and now we'll go over there. Am I fully decked out? I'm fully decked out. I can, and more people are showing up as well. There's more than 12 new boss powers. There's, oh, you're saying like 12 just from the event. Well, these are all the powers. I don't know how many you can get just from this event, but I did not get a Belial power. Killing Belial got me the chest, it seems. Okay. Alright, that's fair and reasonable. Let the incursion begin.
Mortals, this realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Because you're the shaper. Ooh, a ring. Yeah, so normal difficulty, I'd say for sure, for, well, at least at the very start of season. Just to actually be able to beat the bosses and collect their powers. This is actually reminding me kind of like a, this almost feels like a ooh, now I'm starting to get yellows. This almost feels like a better, ooh, that's a new thing. Legion event. It's kind of got Legion event energy because we sort of spread out, we're going to chase different objectives and whatnot. What you gonna give me? New power unlocked. Which one is it? Damaging a crowd controlled enemy makes some enemies unstoppable, but you gain increased damage and move speed. Okay. Elapsed time? I've been playing for, I don't know, half an hour maybe? Okay, I guess this is the one here that's spawning. So it's interesting that like everyone in the zone is feeding the meter. Level 10, I'm gonna want to level up my potion. I'm gonna want to start taking some elixirs. Okay, Belial gives the upgrade materials, I see. So I guess it's the Uber Belial that's going to drop things, because we know that Belial does have 2 powers that you can get. So this is the first guy that I had to give up the fight against. So now we're coming back for revenge. It's quite mobile. This is the trap rogue that we're trying to build ourselves, man. You power unlock Scourge's Toxins. Belial will emerge soon, hooray. Here he is. Here he comes.
Your insolence is at an end.
Those rings. I wonder if Belial always guarantees a legendary? I think this is my second Belial, so we'll find out. Assuming we actually kill him.
I cannot be undone. This world is mine.
I think Mini Necro will be worth it in Season 8. Well, just last week they fixed the Ring of Mendel, so it's already better, and with Blood Wave not as powerful. You know, overall, Mini Necro stonks on the rise. Eric Brown, new sub via Brown Gaming, welcome. Thank you for the sub.
Miserable wretches!
Saved by the level up there. Ow, that's a lot of damage. Is damage accelerating? Alright, let's see. We're gonna get a legendary. Got some Spectral Ash. Here's the chest. And no guaranteed legendary. Okay. Alright, that's totally fine. So we have one legendary so far, level 11. Alright, cool, 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 cool. What's up, Miles? So this is not a Legion event, but it kind of feels similar to a Legion event. It's almost like a improved version of a Legion event. One way to look at it. Yeah, that's better. No. Yeah. How are these things getting ordered now? I think I'm gonna want to sell some stuff, actually. I need a little bit more gold.
What needs of you?
Yeah, that cost a little bit. Oh yeah, I should probably get my mercenary, huh?
Well struck.
Yeah, we'll go grab a mercenary, why don't we? Good idea.
Keep them sharp, keep them ready.
Can't use those other powers as secondaries for now. Oh yeah, good point. Okay, Skirk's Toxins. When an enemy applies a dot to you, you poison them. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Torsk's Rage. Damaging a CC'd enemy makes them and surrounding enemies unstoppable. Right. So, I mean, I guess casting a basic skill. I'm not really casting many basic skills is the thing. I don't have barriers up, though. How often are enemies applying a dot to me? That's the problem. I think we'll go with this one. We'll try this one. And we'll apply the other three here. Whenever you gain Fortify, additionally gain... I mean, it's not happening, but... Gain 5% move speed. Oh, hey, yeah. More move speed, why not? And Skirk's Toxins. When you take damage from a dot, you have a 5% chance to be healed instead. That's kind of nice. Increase by 50% of your poison resistance. Okay, well. I mean, none of this is super helpful right off the bat, but that's not a problem. Yeah, if we were going up against spiders, then for sure. Then for sure.
Old Variana will do you right.
We'll get a Variana, we'll get a Ra here.
I wouldn't say no to some help.
Well. There we go. If the system works well with slaying bosses plus getting powers, why not just keep this feature? Last Evo got something similar and then move away from new powers every season. Seems like a plan. So, I mean, everything that they do in seasons is definitely stuff that they then seem to consider if they can bring into the game in some way.
What is this?
Like, we've seen a slow trickle of things.
Recognize it.
Of things in seasons kind of like get tested and then not implemented, you know, one for one, but somehow migrated to the main game, some form or another. Is there a party mode on PTR or can you only play solo? It's exactly like the live server, so yes, you can play in a party. Tony's saying, honestly, they should replace Legion events because I love a lesser evil being part of the main game and not just the season. Yeah, it does feel weird to just introduce Belial for a season. I imagine there's a longer term plan here. I don't know that I want to, because I think I want to save my craft, Well, that's what it's going to cost me. What do these cost me? Yeah, no, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off on that. Season 8 launches on April 29th. Cataclysm and Druid can still do 70s with no changes, no powers, so not terrible. Well, there you go. There you go. But it's just not going to be doing a 150 anymore, right? I wonder if there's any build that's going to do a 150 now with the changes. I don't know. I did get this. Ah, well, we're getting that anyway. We're going over to Soul Rift. Well, well, well. That's something new and exciting. I don't think I've... Oh yeah, I did play Soul Rift way back. And the PTR. Amplified damage is pretty nice. And go back to the Fueled by Death. Okay, Book of the Dead. I can't access my Reapers yet, but yeah, that's fine for now. Locks at 15. Okay. No problem. Let's go grab some waypoints. What am I stuck on? Another person? Soul Rift is dead in Season 8 according to Macro. Mac knows his necro stuff, so I'll believe him. But I mean, dead for endgame or also dead for leveling? No build will get past 125, I think. That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, I didn't equip my pet, right? Let's get a pet going here. We got that burb. We worked hard for that burb.
efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape
Is it, though?
as I wish.
Where is Palace of the Deceiver on PTR? Saw marked on the map. Palace of the Deceiver. I have no idea. I'm guessing that's where you fight Uber Belial. Historically, that would have been in Chaldeum. So look around on the map, roughly where Chaldeum is. We go there in the campaign. I think that's also where it's where we fought Duriel in the campaign. Maybe they repurposed that zone. Okay, I think this guy I've already gotten my powers from. How you feel about Necro currently? I know you currently played and no promises, but currently what's the feeling? I mean, currently feels the same, so it's like good. You know, leveling Necro is always good. No complaints, no strong feelings one way or another. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if they really made any changes to leveling Necro. So PTR is not releasing on Xbox. For anyone who doesn't know what's going on, this is the Season 8 test server. It's going to run for 1 week on PC starting today, running until next Tuesday. And the shtick here is, again, this is like testing. So no progress gets carried over onto our main accounts. It's just so we can give feedback and report bugs and such and balance issues and whatnot. The actual season starts on April 29th, so quite a whiles away. Oh, this is a new guy. Eyeballs McGee here. I wonder what new power we're gonna get from you. I would say that item drops so far feeling a lot better. Not getting inundated in them.
That'll come up like any other.
Your insolence is at an end.
This is gonna be a tougher one. No, so PTR starts today and lasts until next Tuesday is when it ends. I wonder if it would be cool if there was a chance for one of the other bosses to spawn instead of Belial at the end of these. I don't know. Maybe not.
You will learn not to
is the chest. Here is the chest, and... Quick stop back in town. We skipped campaign. I'll salvage these.
Use it well.
Maybe next time we will... Okay, this one's right here. Apparition incursion. Oh yeah, isn't this Chaldeum? Oh, it's also likely that you don't see the zone for Uber Duriel until you're on Torment difficulty. Honestly, how cool was the Belial fight in D3? Who doesn't love a full screen boss? Yeah, so in the year 2012, that Belial fight was like the wackest fight in an ARPG. Like, we'd not seen stuff like that before. It's kind of crazy how Blizzard went from like actually leading in innovation and boss fights and then immediately just falling so incredibly behind. Oh, we got there right on time to unlock a power. Nice.
What is this?
Oh, my frame rate, man. Casting a Shadow or Fire spell gives increased move speed. Interesting. Dealing direct damage to distant enemies slows them and surrounding enemies by 30%. Okay. And what is the secondary here? Gain crit strike chance increased for each 1% shadow resistance up to maximum 22. Or increase damage to enemies the further they are from you. Well, I'm a close boy build, so... Don't know about that. Don't know about that. Is this a shadow? No, it's not. Well, we're gonna put this here instead, because I'm never fortifying. Okay, where's the incursion here? Over there? Let's go. This one's definitely less chaotic than Season 7, which I like. The goal is very straightforward. You don't have to look at the individual objective of like 8 different things in a zone. When the new season starts, so the witch power is gone. Witch powers are gone, yes. Witch powers are just for Season 7. Looks like Ice Shards will need a lot of help to make it viable. Looks like, once again, Lightning Spear is going to be king. Oh boy. If I recall correctly from the note reading on powers yesterday that both versions of Belial must be done on Tournament 1 plus to get the power. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. So they're locking all the best powers behind Tournament 1, which is understandable, and honestly I think that's good, right? That here's some powers you can unlock while leveling, and then here's other powers if they keep unlocking once you're in endgame, right? Gives a bit more of a tail to the progression. I do kind of feel like Belial is not worth fighting. That depends on how good these powers are. And how much they're worth leveling at low level. Because like XP wise, it's like a waste. I guess I just got an elixir there. Up to 137, and it costs 25 to upgrade, but I mean... Okay, so assuming we're going to get all of these, are there any better ones? Whenever you cast a summon skill... Okay, one of your summons or mercenaries taunts and gains damage reduction. Okay, that's actually not that great. Using a mobility skill burns enemies for fire damage. When you evade, apply sparking. Okay, I would say that these powers are less interesting than the witch powers. The blue boss powers. I don't know how much these... I kind of want to just save up my Spectral Ash for better powers. Lil.
Oh my god, it's Riker.
Been a while.
107 months, baby. Lol.
Hope you're doing well, Lil. 107. What's going on? Freddy's saying, what's up? Is it just me or does D3 just feel better, especially with necromancer, mana builds, etc.? I mean, I'm sure it's not just you. I'm sure other people feel the same way. D3 definitely feels more arcadey. Maybe that means it feels better. At least for some people. Do you feel like D4 is lacking visual contrast as opposed to other RPGs? Just feels more washed out to me whenever I see it. I think... So, if you look at a screenshot, like, yes, in general, there's less contrast, but and it feels more washed out, but I feel like it has contrast where it needs to have contrast. So, like, here, having, like, washed out colors on background things is actually not a problem, because it doesn't draw attention to itself. But, like, when I do spell effects and stuff, those all have high contrast. So, while I agree with the sentiment that you're saying, I don't think it's to the detriment to the game, whereas I feel some other games that do too much contrast everywhere kind of makes everything more visually noisy, where it's harder to discern the more important visual details.
Closing on 100 poggers.
Chavon, ça va bien? Big ol' 9-7. Nem was telling me about your D2 adventures. Alright, here we are. Guess we'll go from there. Bosses at the end of dungeons would have powers too? Oh, would they? If so, then I'll go do some dungeons. I didn't think so, but I guess it's possible. I'll look at the, maybe that's the yellow powers. I didn't think of that. Well, this is defeat Wandering Death. Hold on. This is defeats... Okay, these are apparitions. Defeat Avarice, defeat Ashava, defeat Urivar, lair boss. Nah, there's no dungeon bosses. It's these apparitions and then it becomes the lair boss. campaign leveling is the strat. It makes sense given the progression being via completing quests. So you just kind of blitz it on normal difficulty. Yeah, it could have been interesting to include dungeon bosses as well. I love Carbot. Carbot's the best, man. I've been watching Carbot back from when he started with StarCraft stuff. Okay, this bird guy we've done already, so we're not going to get any new powers from it. So here's the thing, this is now basically just slowing me down, I feel, because by the time I arrive in a zone now, there's other people that are already killing all the stuff, so I'm not getting kills, and it's killing the trash that levels you up more. You see the BlizzCon 2026 announced? Yeah, any predictions regarding Diablo? I don't know what they're going to announce in 2026 for Diablo. Maybe they're going to announce Expansion 3. I guess that's all they can really do. Because I hope they're not announcing Expansion 2 in a year and a half. So, I'm guessing Expansion 3. Yeah, I'm getting more XP just stopping and killing trash thing. Staying for the actual event, which is a little unfortunate. See, they're getting rid of needing boss mats for bosses, but keys to open loot. Just wish they had no requirement at all. Yeah, I'm personally not a fan of keys to lock and gate our access to different activities. But that is, it's where we are, and it's kind of a core part of the game to have every activity locked behind some kind of a key. I think, wait, no, did I do this guy? I might not have done this guy. Yeah, like, as it is, there aren't any powers that are good enough at low level that I feel like it's really worth it for me to be doing this. It's my initial impression, at least. I did get a new power, but I think I looked at them all, and it's like a flame one, so it's not really gonna benefit me here. Hey, cheers, Jax. Appreciate you, man. More rings here. But at least progression-wise, right? Like, loot drops seem okay. I'm not getting flooded with stuff that I'm constantly going back to town to sell all this junk. The junk is stuff that I might actually use. Although at this point I am already fully in yellow gear. We'll see if any blues drop that I'm going to want to equip. Otherwise, we're like level 13 and blue is already obsolete. Man, I guess I got lucky on my first chest that had a legendary in it. How you doing, Bez? Belial applies poison a lot if you get hit. I guess if it helps with the Belial fight, maybe it's worth it. Okay, we got Cinerat's Flames. Using a mobility skill, burns close enemies for 75. Burning damage for 4 seconds. Gain 5% increased damage to all elements. Yeah, you see, like, these things are just so weak and feeble. And the way to power them up is, like, endgame stuff. Or, just, I guess the modifiers are just such, like, endgame things. Huh. Hottie D. Joe, 10-month, a resub. Appreciate ya. Hope you're doing well. That is not Mephisto, that is Belial. Not supposed to be Mephisto. Honestly, they can even tune down drops a bit more. Because we're staying longer at every given level before leveling up, like, we're finding a lot of redundant gear that is not an upgrade. But it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Well, let's see, where was I here? Just gonna do another point into that and unlock Soul Rift. Yeah. Got my points there. Okay, let's see here. Cooldown 50 for 8 seconds. You consume surrounding enemies, dealing 24 corrupting damage per second. Okay. Every 0.25 seconds of this duration, you absorb the souls of up to 3 enemies, gaining 2 essence and a barrier. Okay, well now we're using barrier. That could be something. I think I should still... Oh, okay. World boss in 58. Echo, set a 55-minute timer. So, I'm going to want to do the world boss so that I get its power unlocked.
It seems we're leaving.
How you doing, Iggy? Saying, invite me for a moment, gotta show you something amazing. What is the amazing thing we gotta see? Crossplay settings must match. Is it that you unlock the powers on your other character? As you get your frames, look at the bottom. Control R. Control R once shows FPS, second time shows latency, third time hides it.
Your efforts are for naught.
Who's the better summoner class, Druid or Necro? Necro, definitely.
Is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
At least Belial isn't doing those green explosions like in D3. Just you wait until you get to the Uber Belial fight. Because this is Baby Belial, there's still going to be an Uber Belial fight. Yeah, this feels like it has Legion event energy because there's a lot of like moving around the area on Percy. Hey, this is a new thing, right? I don't remember fighting a big kitty cat. Knock me down? First impressions, the powers do not feel impactful while leveling. I'm certain that if you get the GG powers and bring them on a new character, they're going to be ridiculous, but the ones you get while leveling and for leveling, don't seem all that impactful or significant. I do like, I guess, the event. I am concerned, though, that because it is not a very fast way to level, people are basically just not going to do it, and they're going to level via campaign instead, and ignore the seasonal stuff until we get to the end game. Alright, what did I need to see? Hey, cheers, James Henderson. What's it typically like? So it's a little hard to say because PTR isn't as crowded as a live server will be, but like, it's like fighting Blood Maiden, and if you're by yourself, you don't want to be doing that on high difficulty. So I bumped it down to normal, just so that we can kill the bosses faster, because taking a long time to kill bosses like really slows down your leveling, and the reward tends to not justify it. Oh, my OBS froze. This would appear. That's weird. My stream is still running though, right? Yeah, okay. Basically, my Twitch chat froze. Okay, I guess we'll just have to bump that. Oh, I can't even do that. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, gotta momentarily. So we'll have lost most of Twitch chat, I think. I gotta restart Twitch chat. Reboot OBS. Alright, come back here. Wait, it's not running though. It's not running though. It says it's running, but it is not running. Just trying to find it in the processes. Under O, OBS, here we go. End task again. End task even harder. Doesn't want to end. It's not disappearing. That's weird. Oh, I guess we'll just boot it up anyway. See from there. Launch anyway. And we can come back here. Let's see, view. Chat. Okay, I got Twitch chat back. Looks like I missed an alert 9 minutes ago. Haughty Djo, 10-month resub. Appreciate you, man. Okay. So I've lost all of Twitch chat, but it is back up now. OBS froze for some reason. You live much closer than Shavel. Political asylum, please. We're happy to have you, Lil. Come right on over. Come right on over. Is there a possibility for the Nemesis feature to return? I think it'll be really cool. I think Nemesis on console in D3 was a really cool feature. I think it'll be really cool to see that in D4. We never even got it on D3 PC. They had any problems with game crashes? Only on startup so far. What's up, Memo Lols? Did Blizzard break parties? I don't know. I know we can port to people instantly now. Teleport to party member. Where are you? You're there? Pindragon got his first legendary drop at level 7. Well, I mean, as long as you're not getting a million of them, that's okay. It's a nice lucky drop. Curious, did I not reply? I thought I replied to you. Yeah, I replied today. Unless you did or didn't see that. Your heating bill will go through the roof. Oh, man. Okay, Magus, what did you want to show me, man? I gotta go back to solo leveling out of this. What's going on? Tell us what you really think about the harder pit changes. I'm in favor. I haven't experienced them. I'm a level 13, whatever, 14 character, but I am in favor. At the very least, I'm not opposed. You keep crashing whenever joining. Oh, no. Oh, okay, so wait. In that case, someone asked in chat, do you have... I think the question was, do you crash in party play? So the answer is yes. Magus keeps crashing when he tries to join the party. Welcome to the party, Richter. Huh. That's weird. That is weird. What's the idea, Shavel? Alright, we're here. 1 minute. Gosh. I'm trying to think. What? I'm crashing when leaving a particular cellar in Forbidden Peaks, and I'm sure nobody else will notice this bug ever. Okay, so yeah, one issue that I'm seeing with the activity as a leveling thing is it's a lot of time spent traveling. What you want to be doing is spending time killing big mobs of enemies, right? Big groups of enemies. Density of enemies is good, right? This right now, this is good. Apparitions are starting in 25 seconds. See, when there were the eyes spawning all the time when I was killing the eyes, it was great. So it was actually working better when I was solo. The boss would slow down, but the actual leveling would be faster, because I was actually killing stuff. Right, this, you know, Belial spawns, he spawns a little group of enemies on you. Okay, so this is the thing, right now, we're going around, we got some density to deal with. Getting these eyes is really good, because it's a lot of enemies that just spawn right there. I don't know that it's worth going for the big boys so much. Yeah, I guess it's that you want to go to an event that hasn't started yet as opposed to one that's almost complete. I mean, if you just want to farm up the... Yeah, because the more people are there and the faster this gets completed, the less things you are killing before the waves start to spawn. And it's just kind of like a lot of downtime waiting. And just a long time fighting a boss, it takes a while to kill. So yeah, I wonder if that's a tactic, just leave once the boss spawns at this point. Yeah, screw it. And then where do I go, though? Because it's not going to tell me where the next one is spawning. BlizzCon 2026 announced. I assume you'll be there. I mean, it's in over a year and a half. I could be dead by then. Who knows? Maybe. I've been to most BlizzCons that have happened in the past 5 to 8 years. Apparition Incursion. But I mean, a lot can change in a year and a half, right? This is where we just were, right? Oh, there's another one here. Okay, begins in 2 minutes. Alright, we're gonna head that way. We need Sword and Board. I think that's exactly what's going to happen in Expansion 2, which I think is going to get announced this summer at Xbox Game Show or whatever it's called. Ah, that's a good one, Shable. Nice. Is this season just a revamp with crappier powers? No. Okay, well, we're 2 minutes away from... So the incursion is when it starts spawning those things. Should grab herbs, I guess. Meanwhile, at least. So there's either some strategy behind this that is going to make it useful for leveling, or... Got some concerns. Yeah, because right now I'm just wasting time, so maybe I should have stayed at the previous one. Maybe that's how they time it. I mean, I guess Belial occasionally spawns and does his little thing here. But... Is it true that Americano coffee is now called Canadianos in Canada? Oh, if you mean like super recently? I don't know, I don't leave the house. Last I checked, it was Americano. Any speculation on the new game being announced? They made it seem like something new was coming. No idea. I could say I hope it's something StarCraft, but I don't know about that. I don't know. Well, they're French fries over here. I'll tell you what, 60 degrees Fahrenheit here right now. My heat is on 76. I'm still wrapped in a blanket and shivering. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe Canada's not a great idea then.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm.
Yeah, so like this part here is good, right? When you're getting the eyes to spawn and such. Did I not click the eye? What happened? Someone else clicked it? Oh, it's because it already moved to the other thing. Alright. When Belial spawns his little dudes on you, it's also it's not bad. I feel like Diablo games need to be ARPGs. Going to be something entirely different in gameplay and still be a Diablo game. I think we can have games set in the Diablo universe that are not ARPGs, if that's the question. Whether that still makes it a Diablo game or not, I don't know. Is World of Warcraft still a Warcraft game when Warcraft was an RTS series? I think it's totally fine. I think it's good that D4 was an ARPG, but I think it's okay. Like, let's say they announce a new Diablo game and it's not an ARPG. I think that's totally cool. So Toioiz, I've already faced him. Okay, I just got 15, meaning I just unlocked my Skelemages. So there is that. Belial moves to a new location. Okay, so he doesn't always insta-spawn. Oh, sometimes it's multi-phase. I see. Like, we instantly go into the next phase, which is pretty nice. Might even be a third phase. Yeah, Neverborn brings up a good point. Who knows in a year and a half what travel to the US might end up looking like, you know? Leandra's got a fourth crash. Terrace, what's that, man? Alec, we've done Alec already. Alright, Belial spots. I feel like without a guaranteed legendary, the Belial fight isn't worth it. Or some kind of guaranteed good drop. Like, right now his drops just don't feel worth the fight.
Is at an end.
Like, Blood Maiden kind of always felt worth doing. I guess I'll go see what Blood Maiden is like in Helltide in comparison. Under the new paradigm. I wanted this, and overall I am in favor of this. Slower progression, yes. I did not say I want useless fights that aren't worth fighting. So, if they're putting this Belial fight and it's not worth doing, I'm just not going to do it, and I'm going to go do other stuff. I'm not opposed to not having, you know, reigning legendaries. Getting one legendary every, you know, what, 15 minutes or however long it takes to kill Belial.
I cannot be undone. This world is mine.
I guess it depends on how quickly you can chain kill Belial. So if you can do it too fast, then I guess it should not guarantee a legendary. But so far I've killed him multiple times, and only once did I get anything worthwhile. Oh, was that a temper manual? Oh, I was trying to get temper manuals. Okay, there's that at least. But I gotta compare now to the Blood Maiden. So if Blood Maiden drops are better, then this isn't really worth doing. Why does the water in Mexico have to be so bad? You don't need to drink water in Mexico. You can just drink beer. It's like cheaper than the water, right?
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
He just guarantees anxiety. Hey, Enzo. How you doing, man? One does still need to bathe and wash their hair. Oh, the water's not even good for that? Okay. Rip. Alright. I thought it was just for drinking. Okay, world boss is in 34. That's gonna be bad. When's Helltide coming up? Okay, I guess we'll do another, begins in 2 minutes. Is there another one underway, maybe? No. I guess, well, first off, I should apply my Book of the Dead, which I've just unlocked. Skelly Mages. And, maybe I should go grab, what is the button for this now? Codex is what? It's not you. O? T? Y? You ain't got no alibi. Alright, let's go. Grab a couple of important powers. Did I get my smoothie today? No, he did not bring me my smoothie. I'm very disappointed.
Beware what the shadows hide.
What's up, Martin? How you doing? On PTR, you can absolutely just jump right on your Eternal character. Yeah, you just don't want to do an account copy over. Do you think that some aspects can be turned into passive skills to save space? For example, I think we called minions could be level. For example, I think a cult minion, more minions could be a level necropassive. I mean, just so as a general rule, probably there's some not super strong or important aspects. What's up, Evan Herbert? How you doing, man? Curious saying, I don't mind the lack of Legos dropping. I even would like doing this event over and over for a while, but I hate that they added Belial this way. Rip. Rip. Yeah, so I have no problem with the lack of legendaries dropping. Let me clarify. Not complaining about only having found one legendary so far. I just feel like right now, I don't know that the difficulty versus reward of the Belial fight makes it worth engaging with at low level, which maybe is fine. Maybe that's what the devs want. They don't want us bothering to do the Belial fight at low level. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a legendary. Maybe it's just XP, right? If I got more XP for the Belial fight, then it would be worth it for me. But again, the time required versus perceived reward right now does not skew in favor of making it worth doing. Whether that's deemed problematic or not by the devs is up to them, but that's how I'm feeling currently. Oh, okay, conduit low level. Look at that. Low level conduit is great. Normal difficulty conduit is the best, man. I heard the season's gonna be really special. Is that true? I wouldn't call it really special. It looks like it's gonna be a good season overall on paper. I think the seasonal powers, the ones you get at higher level, seem like they're going to be the coolest seasonal powers. At low level, they're actually really boring, fortunately. So, like, currently, I don't feel that I have any powers at all. Like, these basically, it might not even, like, might as well not even introduce this until later in the game. Like, that's how much of a difference it's making to me. Look at it this way, here in San Diego, we have to watch for pollution warnings at our southernmost beaches because of sewage from Mexico being dumped into the ocean. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Oh. I should be working. Well, how am I supposed to do that then? I want to use Prime Soul Rift, but what do I sacrifice for that? Reap? Can I really afford to not have a generator? That doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Should the craft blacksmith gear reflect the torment level in seasons? After Torment 2, crafting is dead on Torment 3. Should the craft blacksmith gear reflect the torment level in seasons? After Torment 2, crafting is dead on Torment 3. I don't follow the question, sorry. Well, I think they still separate minions from summons on necro bonuses after the summon rework, i.e. Mendel still says minions and the key passive says minions, etc. This is probably just a jargon oversight. I'm not sure. How am I liking the leveling and early drop rates? I am in favor of what it's looking like currently. I have a preliminary positive impression. Where are the goblins? I definitely encountered more goblins while leveling in Season 7. Yeah, I haven't found a goblin yet. Interesting. You killed your first goblin, it was a green one. Oh. Green ones are supposed to drop crafting mats. Yeah, no, I don't think he's going to be guaranteed a legendary drop. Pin saying to extend the grind a little bit, and I think that giving legendaries out the way they were is kind of ridiculous. I think we deserve a game that actually takes a little time investment, and legendary should be legendary, not a guarantee. Yep, that's fair. If they made the game much harder than it was, then I'll give up on it completely. Not that I play much right now. They're making it harder than it was in Season 7, but not harder than it was in Season 6. It's my... Actually, well... Okay, sorry. Early game is harder than Season 7, not harder than Season 6. Late game, like Torment 4, is harder than Season 6. Should make a video where we design our dream season. Oh yeah. Lil liked Gearapalooza. Yeah, so I know Season 7 was popular for a lot of people, and they are not gonna like Season 8 in comparison. Well, I guess I'm swapping to a blue item here, so that's something. That is something.
Use it well.
Okay, I gotta go fill up on some water. I will be right back. BRB. Alrighty. Helltide ought to be up now. Dancing Night Season 7 is great fun. I've already started to miss my 200% move speed rogue. It's always rough. It's always rough, for sure. Anthony. I think that's going to come through. It should come through. Oh, hold on. I know why. We can get that to come through. Here. Let's replay that. Oh, well, that's not good. Rip. Now I'm getting my crashing problem. Whoops.
Been trying to think rationally about my trip to Canada and about moving there and not look at it through rose-colored glasses. It was definitely lonely, but so is my day-to-day here. The more I think about it, the more it feels like I was dreaming. Also had that feeling occurring while I was there.
Keep thinking, I want to go back to sleep. Because you're gonna be isolated from your family, though, right? If you were gonna make the move, when were you looking at? Because another thing to consider is, are you going to go to school here? If so, there's a lot of opportunity to socialize with classmates and such. Otherwise, depending on what field, if you go into the workforce right away, depending on what field you're going into, again, it could be a big opportunity to be around people a lot, depending on, yeah, what exactly the field is. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do a quick comparison, I guess, to leveling with Blood Maiden, Bagatti, 47 months. How you doing, man?
Hey, happy Halloween. Scary times we are living in.
Oh, goblin, and it is a regular goblin. Scary times indeed, man. It's something. Something. Where'd it go? Get back here. Okay, it's just a regular goblin, but still. I am... still excited for regular goblin. And boom, legendary. Cool. Look at that. Second legendary.
What is this?
What is this? What? Yeah, I think already they're loving this faster. It's hard to beat the density of Helltide. Joe Cronin, thank you so much for the $20, man. New endgame should be defeating Diablo for crazy cosmetic rewards, and one item gets a mega update around Pit 135, making fighting Diablo a rare, fun event. Around Pit 135-40, game needs more holy crap drop moments. Definitely needs more of those moments for sure. Yeah. Once they bring Diablo back into the game in the story, hopefully next expansion, having him as some kind of like Giga Boss would do him justice, yeah. The great thing about Diablo as well is that he's kind of had many forms, so theoretically you can bring him back in multiple ways. Where like, you can fight Diablo 1 Diablo, where, you know, his host body was a child, so he wasn't that strong. Then Diablo 2 Diablo, where he's like Dinosaur Diablo, where his host was the Dark Wanderer. Then Diablo 3 Diablo, the Prime Evil, the most powerful Diablo that we had seen to that point. then we can also fight like true form Diablo, because we've never fought true form Diablo. Maybe in Diablo Immortal, I don't know, but we've not seen what Diablo looks like in a non-mobile Diablo game, like what he looks like in Hell. We've only fought Diablo as possessed by a host, not Diablo, like... I mean, we fought him in Hell in D2, but it was after he took a host. So I think in Diablo Immortal, they showed Diablo being, like, much, much larger, for instance. I found the Blood Maiden there. Oh, when is World Wandering Boss? I think it'd be really cool if once we get the Western continent, which I believe is going to be next expansion, they add in a roguelite mode, the Cathedral. 16 levels, randomized things happen, kind of like a roguelite game. And every time, every run is different, you find different, like, new powers to unlock. And at the end, you fight some giga-powered Diablo. And no two runs are going to be the same.
Yeah, family has been the one thing holding me back. They are all aging, and I don't exactly want to be away during their passing, but at the same time I'm not getting any younger. I turn 40 this year. If I wait for them, who knows how old I will be, which is selfish, I know. Was not thinking of school, just going straight into the workforce, maybe driving heavy vehicles since I already have the license.
Huh? Well, if it's transferable, it probably is, I would imagine. Yeah, because I know my father-in-law, he was driving trucks through the States, but he was working from a Canadian company. Yeah, I'm sure the license is transferable. Okay. I guess that's also a lonely job, though, right? But no, like, it's not selfish. I mean, like, at some point you gotta live your life, right? Like, you're not wrong to think that. You're not wrong to think that. I think ultimately it's that you don't want to live a life of regrets, and, you know, only you can answer this. Like, what's going to be the bigger regret? Is it going to be feeling that you were trapped there because you were waiting for family, or is it going to be leaving and then regretting not being there for family? And that's something only you can answer, of course, but it doesn't make either decision, like, morally wrong. You know, you can't live for other people. Oh, retry. I gotta find monsters to kill before it runs out. No. 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 Because it spawns goblins.
Finally got my Reigns of the Decaying Steed last night. Thank you, goblins. It's zombie horse time. Less
Also,
than
bits are
3.
working again. Only bits are working again. Oh, KSFC. Thank you for the cheers. Congrats on getting your zombie horse. Cheers, Anthony. I'm sure in the end you'll make the right decision. Just gotta do some soul searching.
Season 8, let's go.
Buck Wizzle, 52 month. Oh, resub. Did I get the last one? Yeah. Yeah, so it definitely feels like Helltide is better. Yeah, it does look like we all get a free Subo now, which is interesting. Because now Subo is useless. Iggy's saying, A, it's not exactly selfish, and B, sometimes you should act selfish. Yeah, like if you want to talk about, you know, the literal definition, but, yeah, it doesn't mean it's bad to act selfish sometimes. Okay, look, I was wondering if they can ever happen inside a Helltide. I guess not. I want to find, well, I want to find Blood Maiden, and yet I haven't found hearts yet to even do Blood Maiden, so... Old mages here.
I think I would regret not living my life how I want to more. I'm already old enough to be able to look back at my life and having regret over what I could have done. I don't want to be too old to do anything and think what if I had done what I wanted to.
There you go, man. And you know, hey, 40 is like the new 60. Sorry, other way around. 60 is the new 40, so 40 is like the new 25, man. Like, and you can pass for 25 as well, so. You know, the best time to have started doing the things that you wanted to do is, you know, maybe some time ago, but the second best time is tomorrow, so. Certainly ain't too late. Certainly got a whole lot more life to live. It's not at all uncommon to hear, you know, people even older than you know, mid-40s, doing complete, like, career, life change type stuff. Can't change what's past, but you can decide what the next 40 years are going to be. Cheers, Anthony. Am I 40? I don't know. Do you think I'm 40? In January, I said they should make more goblins and also spawn bosses in Helltide. No more only target. Here we are. Here we are. Look at that. Ah, we found the Blood Maiden. Unfortunately, I do not have hearts yet to feed said maiden. I thought we got the hearts from these chests, but maybe it's just a chance. Or maybe I'm too low level. Just got an elixir. I will pop that. Ooh. You can do a rune word. Oops. Hello. Hey. Drink a potion. Pestilent Swarm. Okay, cool. Yeah, why not? Robert Edwards saying, I'm 15 and I still game a lot and watch YouTube daily. There you go, man. Thierry saying, I'm only 38. I still game and watch YouTube. Joe Gordon saying, I'm 40 as well, man. I get you. My full-time YouTuber days are over now. What do I do? Start a new career now? I'm lost as well. You know, we're all just doing the best we can. Making the best decisions we can with, you know, the cards were dealt. We're all just trying to make our way through this crazy journey called life. I've had a journey I would have never imagined 20 years ago. This is never what I set out to do, never what I thought I would be doing. I mean, hell, 20 years ago, this job didn't even exist. There was no concept of something like this even being possible. And it's just been one hell of a ride, you know? If and when, you know, this ends, am I gonna regret not getting, like, a proper career? Gelatinous Cyrus! Dude! Cyrus! Holy cow. Okay. This... Goblins are freaking amazing! Dude! That is an amazing reward. Gelatinous Cyrus, man. Holy cow. Look at all those legendaries. See, this is an instance where I am okay with getting inundated in legendaries, because it is something I cannot control, and is a super rare occurrence. Presumably, I'm not going to keep finding Cyruses. That was crazy! Oh, you son of a gun. Let me go! Let me leave! If I start running into Cyrus every 30 minutes, then no bueno. But, assuming this is a rare event... Joe Kernan saying Ranker's got to be about 36. You're not far off. Echo, stop. We got to go to World Boss and get our butts kicked. Basic skills. Hell yeah. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. We got an amulet. Hell yeah. Okay, gonna salvage the rest, then head on over to boss fight. But yeah, look how much more progress we made being in Helltide. The answer is so much more. So much more. World boss. We're probably gonna get our butt kicked. Uh-oh. This is quite far. What's the closest? Jeez. Okay, here we go. We got 2.5 minutes. We'll make it. We'll make it. Fighting through the tough times because the good times are worth it. God bless you, Joe Cronin. That's a wonderful, wonderful outlook on life. What? Oh, okay. Variana's on a cougar. Variana's a cougar on a cougar. You seen her? Man, that Variana. She will eat you up. Go faster. Yeah, so overall, I think I'm definitely enjoying the leveling experience more in Season 8 versus Season 7. We know that they made the 1 to 25 much slower. And I think, oh, yeah, I think Lil was asking earlier, so she, if you like the progression of Season 7 and you don't want things to slow down, should you just give up on Season 8? Probably. I mean, this is PTR, so who knows? Like, with enough feedback, they might decide, you know, to completely reverse course. Minion build with a new unique an aspect. Yeah, you know, who knows about minion build? Maybe they're going to be rising again. Capper saying you're looking at a day over 25. That is very kind of you to say. That is very kind of you to say. And a testament to being in a little camera and not seeing the fine lines on my face. Okay, so I'm gonna get Avarice's power. Okay, so this is actually an exciting fight. It looks like we have a good chance of beating Avarice. Meaning, I might actually now have a cool power. I didn't actually look at what Avarice's power is, but maybe it's gonna be something good. I am now excited. So, level 18, doing the world boss, normal difficulty. A lot of people here. A lot of help going down. It's an actual fight. It's always nice. So I guess, you know what? It is worth doing those other bosses to get the modifier powers that you can then apply to the world boss power. Whatever his power is, I gotta build. How funny is it gonna be if his power is useless to me? I can't make it. It's gotta be a good power, right? It's gonna be like pooping out. This is a lot of stuff as well. Chest. Look at this. That was really worth doing. That's great. That's great. Level 18, level 19, world boss worth doing. All right, here we go. When you gain excess primary resource, spawn a piece of ore. After 2.5 seconds, the piece of ore explodes, dealing damage. You can spawn up to 3 pieces of ore at once. That's interesting. I want to try that. Okay. What is draining my resource right now? What is happening? What? What? Is it this? No. Hold on. Is it this? No. No. Oh, while you have active minions, your summons deal increased damage, but each minion drains 1 essence per second. Oh.
I think that it will take a good 2 to 3 years to get myself financially comfortable to go through with the move and find a spot place. I've been thinking maybe just west of Montreal in Ottawa. English is the main language, and on rare occasion maybe even pop over to Montreal to say hi.
It's 3 hours
Also,
away.
thank you to yourself and chat for the kind words and encouragement. And for helping to put things in perspective. With that, I'll stop bringing down the mood in chat LUL.
No, all good, Anthony. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Ottawa's a good choice. I got cousins in Ottawa. I visit there once a year less. We should visit more. But they come visit as well. Yeah, Ottawa's a really, really, really nice city. It's very laid back. So it's less... It's more small town feeling than Montreal. You're right that it's very English. It's a government city, as in like the It's the capital city. So a lot of people there are government workers. Everything kind of goes a little slower. It's very safe. So, yeah, that's a good choice. I forget, can I have one rune word or two rune words? Restore resource if I cast mobility or macabre. Variana. Build your rapport. Do it. And let me see, what can I modify this with now? Activating your main boss power spends all your primary resource to increase its damage. Interesting. Okay. Well, modification-wise here. Speed for each 1% cooldown reduction you have. Maximum bonus of 11, current bonus 5%. That's kind of all it's doing. Whenever you fortify, I don't fortify. Gain crit strike chance. Yeah. That's pretty freaking great, actually. It's a lot of crit strike chance as a... Although, is that just on this power? I guess it's just on that power. Still. Kirma's Sparks. Your evade cooldown is reduced. Ooh, okay. Hell yeah. When you take damage from a dot, you have a 5% chance to be healed. Let's do that. No. Increase damage to enemies the further away you are. Nope. 5% increase damage to all elements. For each 1% of an element's resistance from bonuses. Increase damage to that element. We'll stick with this for now. That's pretty good. And we'll see how our first exciting power works.
Good get for you.
Why? So you unlock the season powers whenever you defeat a boss. Every boss has one power that you're guaranteed to get. Google is unclear. Does D4 earn more revenue than Immortal at this point? We don't know. That information is not public. We know that Diablo 4 made about $1 billion. I don't think we know how much Immortal makes. D4 made about $1 billion in its first year, I want to say.
Steel you need.
Also DM in chat talking to you lol.
Sorry, in which chat? DM in chat. Oh, like, oh, shoot, okay. Thank you, Anthony. Hold on, let me scroll down. Alright, let me just open a new screen. I'm simul streaming to Twitch and YouTube, so I'm a bit behind on the chats. DM, how you doing, man? Diablo Immortal made 69 trillion. Nice. How you doing, DM? What's up, man? How you been? Exciting stuff coming to PoE, right? Are you hype at all for Last Epoch Season 2? I know you're hype about PoE stuff. Lil, that'd be great. We'd be happy to have all y'all. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I figured it was gonna come sooner or later, Lil. For sure, for sure. Season 2 will be solid. It's looking hype. It's looking hype. What class are you gonna play in Season 8 of D4? Did you even play any Season 7? I forgot if you even like made a character. I think you just passed on the season entirely. Did you watch the campfire chat of Season 8? Download PTR Season 8 and just uninstalled without logging in. Turn on campfire and close it after 30 seconds. What did it? What happened within the first 30 seconds that made you close it? And what made you then decide to download PTR anyway? Or did it just download accidentally because it was like on auto download? Yeah, so I'm enjoying the change in progression in Season 8 versus Season 7. Something that always happens, I log in, I realize I don't care, and then I quit. I mean, hey, you can't help how you feel. That's ultimately what it comes down to, right? It's not hating, it's just if you feel, if it's not making you excited to play, you can't help that. Oh, the tolls in Toronto? Oh, okay, okay. Toronto and Montreal are kind of rival cities, so... Aggressively indifferent. Oh, there you go. Professor Genki saying Immortal hands down makes more money. A friend of mine had spent $10,000 on it before she quit. So, when you hear about like people who have the wealth of like you know, an Elon Musk spending $10,000 on a game, it's like, okay, whatever. My concern is when it's like people like you and me. If I hear someone like you and me spends $10,000 on a game, I want to do a wellness check on them, just to make sure it's not out of addiction, that they're okay with losing that amount of money, and that they actually get joy out of it. Because, you know, if spending $10,000 on a video game brings you joy and happiness, by all means, and it does not financially ruin you or ruin your family.
Not even death can save you from me.
Very hyped for last epoch. Minion builds, let's go.
Let's go! Cheers, Goose. I'm playing PTR for the first time. Do I need to finish a campaign or can I play seasonal content right away? You can play seasonal content right away, but you need to first copy your character over. Yeah, Rob Oppers, it's real. It's real. How long till they enable the skip vendor? We're thinking Thursday. They said a couple of days. Those ores are huge? Well, can't wait. Can't wait then.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What'd you need?
Okay, well, I still haven't unlocked... Oh, I gotta turn on my whispers. Start with that, at least. To copy your character over, on the login screen where it says create a character, there's a little icon next to it. If you click that icon, and it's gonna open up the options for character copy. Or account copy, rather. Oh yeah, Lil, it can get really cold in the prairies, for sure. Yeah, there's just it's flat, so the wind there's nothing to break the wind. There's nothing to break the cold. It gets frigid. Give me a nice legendary two-hander, why don't you? I will also accept. Is that a two-hander? If it's a two-hander, I'll take it. Yeah, 1 more damage. Look at that. Nice. Oh, I can level up my pot ion. Not yet on there one.
There's that.
Oh, alright. Could be an addiction, could be FOMO. Shivel's saying, I'm seriously thinking of uninstalling D4 if Rem doesn't play next season, or if I miss him playing, I'll uninstall. The interviews from Wales on mobile games is pretty interesting. The clans that make members validate the minimum spent a month is pretty over the top. That's crazy that there are whale clans that you gotta like. I mean, so on one hand, it ought not be surprising, given that there are whales IRL too, right? In that there are people who will spend exorbitant amounts of money on things like their car for status or their clothing, right? It's just generally amongst gamers, a lot of gamers tend to be more like low maintenance people that don't spend a lot of money. And so when they spend all that money on a game, everyone else freaks out when it's like, how much did you just spend on that car? When you could have spent half of that or a quarter of that? Or how much did you just spend on that new designer handbag? How many pairs of shoes do you have? You know, people get vices. People have vices. Darth saying, I don't miss the spending in mobile games for sure. Yeah. How many kids do I have? 0. I do not have kids. Aldo saying, I feel I'm in a good spot. I play 2 to 4 hours a week. Absolutely healthy amount. Saw a report on Facebook talking about a Tesla dealership being vandalized. I've heard about it. There's also like a difference in America and like in France. I think there's like crazy protests or vandalizations of all that stuff, yeah. The French know how to freaking protest, man. The French know how to protest. Don't piss them off. Do incursions work for you? Yes. Picked up Last Epoch like 2 weeks ago. Seems very enjoyable, but I think I'm going to wait for Season 2 to launch before I start putting in the grind. Excellent idea. Yes. Excellent idea. Does anyone know how to fix the sound issues in D4? It's a question for class here. Jack saying, you bought a car while I bought PoE2 and Chipotle. Who's the winner here? How do the incursions work? So you... there's almost always one that's up. This is what it looks like. You go there, and if it hasn't begun yet, there's going to be a timer. So it's a bit like a Legion event. Except whenever one is finished, another one pops up somewhere in the world. So you might have to wait 2 minutes before it starts. Once it starts, all the enemies in the area are going to appear as red dots. You got to kill those enemies. There's going to be a timer counting down. So we just have a new one now. That incursion just ended. The next one's starting in 3 minutes. A timer's going to count down. You got to kill enemies, you and everyone else in the zone. Have to kill enough enemies in time to fill the bar before the time runs out. If you succeed, and you will, then it starts to spawn the waves of enemies culminating in a boss fight. If you beat the boss, which can be a little tricky because it's a little bit like a Blood Maiden, then there's a chance that baby Belial spawns. The boss will drop you a guaranteed legendary power, or whatever you want to call these. Boss powers. And yeah, that's basically how they work. So my main thing that I'm testing today, Nick, is the leveling process, is the new pace of leveling and gear drops, and so far I am quite content relative to Season 7. I think this is a better pace. Yeah, I got those there. Okay. I guess I gotta try to do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I gotta try. And you know what? I don't think I want this here. I'm gonna swap those two. Yeah. We'll swap those. Here's saying, so I hear about people spending over 10,000 or whatever. I want it to be banned. I don't care if it makes you feel happy. It's just an illusion. You think you're happy because the evil pieces of crap carefully design everything to make you feel happy. When spending money, they take advantage of your primal instincts. I'd ban it completely and punish companies for abusing it with jail time for CEOs easy. I mean, if you're going to do that, then there's other stuff you got to ban too is the thing. Why ban one vice but not ban, you know, alcohol? Why... I don't know. There's one thing like banning loot boxes, but like banning MTX, I mean, people are allowed to spend their money however they want. If people want to be stupid with their money, they're allowed to do that. They earned it. I don't know that I want to start putting regulations on how much people are allowed to charge for things or how much money people are allowed to spend on things. Seems a little too government control-y. DM with a sub bomb. Thank you so much, DM. Love you, buddy. We gotta catch up sometime, man. What are you most hyped for? Specifically? Well, let's say it's gonna be like the next patch in you know, PoE2. What about it? Like, I'm really hyped for Huntress. I don't know if it's coming, but also I got hyped for that. I think it's the teased mercenary ascendancy where it looks like he's summoning like an army or a partner or something. Economy reset with skill rebalancing. Fair. Where do you land on solo self-found in PoE 2? Leaf though, hello. Question. I don't have a lot of time during the day, maybe under an hour, maybe more, but I need to take breaks because of parenthood. I want to have fun in game and short sessions. I don't know what game to choose. D4 does a job, but it seems repetitive. PoE2 seems nice, but after 20 hours, I'm still in the campaign and it feels the progress is slow. Like a boss fight took me 4 days just because of resets, AFK and lack of time. Yeah. PoE 2 is an excellent game. But if you feel that it's already at a point where like it's taking you 4 days to do a boss, D4 is a significantly easier game that you're going to be able to like spend an hour and feel like you made meaningful progress in that hour. So it's kind of up to you. Like if you're okay with being blocked in PoE 2 for like a week, and then when you do unblock yourself, like it's going to feel awesome. Like if you're cool with that, then that's great. If you'd rather, feel like you did some progress every time you play, D4 is going to be the game for you. If you want the game to crash constantly, D4 is also the game for you. It's PTR. This is the point. It's not going to work sometimes. It's okay. Okay, so the trick is to instantly minimize it. Solo self-found is Pog, but I'll play trade on launch sometimes. So what do you think of the state of SSF in PoE 2 right now? Like, do you think it's good as is, or do we feel we need more like deterministic crafting options or more loot or something? Does SSF need some kind of a love, which could be just for SSF or to the game in general? But do you feel like SSF players are suffering in particular due to some things potentially being absent currently? SSF is like 3 times better than trade due to economy being screwed, but entire game needs crafting. There is 0 crafting. What do you mean? Item gambling isn't crafting? Identification with extra steps isn't crafting? What do you mean? So, I guess, to come back, Leaf, though, there's a reason that D4 is gaining the reputation of being the ARPG for gamer dads. This has kind of been a meme that it's like, yeah, if you have like 3 wives and 16 children, like, D4 is the game for you. You work 120 hours a week. Meme Lols with a question? I don't have a lot of time. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. That was Meme Lols' question, not Leaf, though. My bad, my bad. Or wait, no, it's both of you. Are you the same person? Is Meme Lols and Leaf, though, the same person? You both posted the same comment. That's interesting. There you go, Shavel. Yeah, very inventive. Something I just learned. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Something I just learned. The white flag, okay? The white flag is the universal symbol of surrender. Right? Apparently, this originated because in the past, if you were fighting an army, to surrender to them, you would wave their flag. So whatever their flag was, you would wave their flag to signal your surrender. As in, like, don't kill us, we're on your side kind of thing. And apparently, the French flag way back in the day was a white flag, and the French were winning so many wars against the Carpathians, was it? Anyway, they were winning so many wars that the white flag, their flag, became known as the symbol of surrender. So correct me if I got some of that story wrong, folks. But, because I kind of like half read it briefly recently, and I was like, what? And I made a mental note to look further into it, and I didn't have a chance to do so yet. Nate Anderdahl saying, I saw one of your videos where you mentioned potentially the Templar being the next character. I knew you would come over to the idea of it. Yeah, absolutely, man. Okay, so Jack saying that is true. Shavel, who is from France, saying that's some trivia I don't know about. I mean, it's a pretty badass story about French history. Lil, take care. Good to see you today. Dark saying, personally, I love being stupid with my money. And it's your God-given right to do whatever you want with it. Not banning MTX, banning psychological manipulation. I mean, by the same token... So I guess I'm I'm maybe not opposed to that, but that's going to affect basically every industry, every advertising venue, every marketing department, literally every business would immediately go to prison or get sued. Because everything is... You enter a grocery store, the moment you set foot, you are being manipulated. They're going to be piping the odor of freshly baked bread. Not because they're baking bread. They funneled their air system so that you smell it and you get hungry and you get incentivized to buy stuff. The entire arrangement of aisles and everything is shaped to encourage you to shop and buy a certain way. The little overpriced candy bars at the checkout aisle while you're waiting and you're staring at this candy bar. It's there to get you to impulse buy at the very end. We are being manipulated pretty much every day of our lives, almost every moment of our lives, the minute we leave the front door, and honestly, in the last 10 years, even less, even in our own homes, everything is manipulating us constantly to try to get us to spend our money or think a certain way. Okay, the French flag was not pure white, though. That's the part that I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. Dark patterns, FOMO, hiding real prices behind secondary currency, etc. Do you plan to play more No Rest for the Wicked? Yes, absolutely. When is their update? Their update's coming out on the 30th, which is super unfortunate because the new D3 season, the new D4 season is on the 29th of April. That is giga unfortunate. But I definitely will play at some point, for sure. For certain. Voracious. Hallowed ossuary. Hallowed. I guess that's closer. They did have a white and yellow flag. I guess the yellow could have been hard to see. Ah, okay. It was white and yellow crests. Hard to see. I thought they were surrendering. Gotcha. It had many tiny yellow crests. Ah, okay. Yeah, so unfortunately I've not had a chance to watch the new No Rest for the Wicked announcement. If I didn't know better, I would say D4 was undercutting No Rest for the Wicked. Timing PTR for when they'd be doing their big announcement, and then timing Season 8 for when they're going to release their thing. I know that's not the case, because they didn't know when no one knew when No Rest for the Wicked was going to be launching their next thing, but it's literally the day after Season 8 of D4 starts, which is giga unfortunate. Geeky with a PSA for those playing PTR. Please provide feedback. If you like something, please tell the team. If you don't like something, please elaborate as to why. For the team, the team loves feedback. If they don't know it's an issue, it's harder for them to fix it. Absolutely. Well said, Geeky. And their forums is especially where they want to get that feedback. If you would like to ensure that your feedback is heard, dude, look at these things! Wait, how am I spawning this again? When you gain excess primary resource. Oh, that's sick. Look at this. I am greed now. See, this is a cool power. I guess the only issue is everyone's gonna have the same power because everyone's gonna get the same world boss, right? Okay, this greed thing is pretty cool. I'm digging that. Is it harder? I mean, the low level is harder in the sense that it takes longer to level, and loot isn't... It's not raining legendaries, so you're not going to be as OP. That's the way in which it's... Not anonymous. Please add a Belial volume slider. Oh gosh. Should be in the corner here. Oh, should also pop an elixir. That's good. For a moment there, I was moving faster.
As I bleed out my last among the corrupted tombs of those who might have been my brothers.
How you doing, Bald Daddy Cool?
I've hunted these wretched creatures for as long as I've been able to wield a knife against them. They feed on blood and grow strong in numbers. I have chased them into this nest and been caught in the trap. Their leader can raise the dead.
You know why Ballista skeleton minions deal such ridiculous damage? Almost one-shot me. Oh, jeez, is that a thing again? Is this on PTR? Did they ramp up the damage of the ballistas again? Yeah, more often than not, my greed pylons are spawning behind me. The things. So I don't currently have good control of with this build of when I am overcapping on resource. So I think I'm gonna actually...
I'm ready for BlizzCon. Rye Crispy.
Dark! Yeah, man. September 2026. Hope you're doing well. You'd have to ask Shavel and Remy, Curious. Alright. Normal difficulty, useful conduit. Hooray. I pick up the thing, I pick up the thing. Will last until the boss? Probably not, but that's okay. Means we got a real fight against the Blood Bishop. Ooh. Oh, those things got him. Yeah, that does damage. They do damage. I am pleased with these things.
Time to go, it seems.
Mangle Skull saying, that's why I never leave the house, right? Yeah, haven't had a chance to check out the new No Rest for the Wicked stuff. I've been streaming, but definitely looking forward to diving into that. The only trivia about the flag that Shivel knows is blue is royalty, white is the church, and red is the people. Ah, okay. Alright, how much time left in that one? Learn anything about presidency and policies? It's that no, I wouldn't have to be fair and ban this stuff equally across all industries. There we go. Okay, where am I gonna go? I'm trying to find Blood Maiden, but I think no one's gonna be doing anything. Should grab the flowers though. Flowers are good. Ah, that was a good one. Season 8, season of smart reuse of assets. True. All these bosses that we never see anymore, huh? Yeah, minions slap at low level. How can they slap? Oh, I'm not gonna make it, dang it. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Ah, come on, too shy. It's too slow. You got cocky there. Oh, but who cares? Because we got Blood Maiden here anyway. I think what I need to do is... yeah, we're gonna swap this. So we're gonna bring back this. So I have more direct control over when I am... we're capping my resource. Do we think she's gonna drop a legendary? Yet. Still, XP is good. Okay, so they've also oh no, yeah, still 2. They've also dialed back the rewards from Blood Maiden. So at least there's not a big imbalance there. Oh, got my first Baneful Heart at least. That's nice. What I can confirm is the French won many wars, yeah. One as in past tense, French is so bad now I'm ashamed. Oh. I wish there was more reasons to explore saying triple tap. They built such a cool open world and the dungeons are awesome looking. What kind of exploration do you want to do?
It's the fight you want. That'll come up like any other.
That's going good. Okay, that's hurting a lot now. Pretty nice event though. Is PTR allowed to boost again? It will. Not yet, because for now they want to test the leveling. But eventually.
Is someone there?
Okay, the someone their event is kind of giga lame, so we're gonna not do that one. Man, the free Subo power is great. You get boss powers by killing bosses. Every boss will drop you a boss power. You can see if you mouse over every power, which boss will give you that power. Ballistas, I'm not on PTR. Bosses and elites are joking about these guys. Man, it was... If you could imagine, it was even worse at launch. Feels like an event ought to be here. Huh. Alright, guess not. Over here, Y represents purity, loyalty, etc. Y represents bravery, zeal, and sacrifice, something along those lines. Explain my flag now. The Canadian flag, we have red on one side, red on the other. That represents the two oceans, the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. And I guess the maple leaf represents the people? Something like that. Why is it red? I don't know. The only thing I can really remember that I feel, or not even remember, I don't think we really ever learned this, but the only thing I feel somewhat confident in saying is that the two solid colors on the left and right are meant to represent the oceans. Red from the blood of our fallen enemies. There you go. Blood Maiden does not give a boss power, no. Triple Tap saying, like, so for exploration, having more secrets, scavenger hunt type things, like along the lines of cow level stuff. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, we don't even have the end of the cow level, as far as we're aware. Jar souls. I hear a random conversation from a barkeep talking to an NPC about a tomb that housed a legendary sword or whatever. Fully contextual, no UI or tracking. Yeah, all that stuff would be cool. I think the issue is most players, most ARPG players. So the thing with content like that is like it's kind of like one-time things, right? And we had kind of stuff like that at launch, I guess. But for them to like put effort into making stuff that is like once you do it one time, there's really no purpose in doing it again. While it would be nice stuff to have in the game, it's probably not priority over like more repeatable content and farmable kind of stuff. I wasn't paying attention, and again, I was talking instead of thinking. Keep failing the jar of souls. Variana rank up there, that's nice. What lies within you? Pants! Yeah, that's worth losing the rune word. Nate saying, so this is something I've thought about since Microsoft acquisition. I'm fairly certain they plan on merging Battle.net into the Xbox ecosystem. Would you have any concerns? Merging it into the ecosystem. I think that Microsoft knows it would be unwise to, like, remove Battle.net as it stands. Do I think they're gonna make a push for more like Game Pass stuff and like acquiring or people playing via Game Pass? Probably. But I think that's the extent to which Microsoft's gonna want to push to their platform. I think they recognize that Battle.net is one of the few standalone launchers that isn't seen as complete garbage. Like, very few companies get away with having their own standalone launchers outside of Steam, and Blizzard is one of them. I don't know that Microsoft would disturb that. mean, I hope they wouldn't. So I guess all that to say, I'm not concerned about that happening, but I mean, if it happens, then I guess it depends on, you know, how this merger sort of happens, but... What I've seen from the people testing Eternal characters, T4 lair bosses are one-shotting geared Season 7 characters like Barb and Necro and have 100+ billion hit points. Holy cow. Holy cow. Well then, that's... Huh. And that's on what Torment though? Torment 4, presumably? Oh, you did say Torment 4. Sorry, my bad, Sigurd. Nate's saying, I don't think they'll get rid of it in name, but I do think they'll get rid of limiting what games you have access to. Like that they might move like more Microsoft games onto Battle.net. It's very possible. I mean, Activision did it by putting their Call of Duty shit on Battle.net. Is this what's giving me my resource? No, I'm not casting Macabre skills. Yeah, okay. It's not any more damage, but is it worth losing the Moni? Oh wait, I don't realize I already have access to the codex. Hold on. That changes everything. Let's get some, Bloodbathed and Voracious going then. If I could afford it.
There is magic in all things. Let me show you.
Yeah, because I need to refund. And then I guess we'll see if I can afford it. Skeleton Warriors explode on death. That's the new thing. That, yeah, okay. Let's gamble for a ring. Wonder if they...
Hello,
wow, I guess they did buff the gambler. God damn it, I just got Voracious Rage on this. You son of a gun. Well,
there's something special.
That's hilarious. Alright, that's fine. Okay, Bloodbathed. Let's go. If I have the resources for it, I might not.
Good nor evil. How may I help you?
Okay, I do. I could afford. We'll get rid of, I think... Sacrifice is pretty good. Rax is stuck on the queues? There can't be queues. There's no way. There's no way there's enough people playing to form queues. Apparently Belial is not even available during PTR. He's nowhere to be found on the map. Confirmed by Woody on Eternal. Huh. So we can't fight Uber Belial yet? Is it not that maybe people have to figure out how to unlock him or something? Can you recall any season where the board powers didn't launch seasonal characters into space? Season 1? Malignant Powers?
Checking in for the sub. Hope all is well.
Static Philo, 32-month resub. Appreciate you, man. I mean, Season 1, like, the powers gave a boost, but I don't think they launched people into the stratosphere. Same even with the vampire powers, I think. I remember them being, like, egregiously powerful. Wait, did I just put back the one that I just crafted? Yes. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm actually gonna... We'll try it out. We'll try it like this and see how we do. We see how we be. There. And we're gonna return. Did you read about Moon Studios going fully private? Yeah, great for them, man. Great for them. Yeah, I think Avowed is on Battle.net. True. Yeah. So they're probably going to start, and of course we're going to crash. Of course we're going to crash. Rax got the no license found error after the crash. Rax trying to run an unlicensed version of the game. Minimize to try to fix. Get past the loading screen. Business, so a trick you can try when the game starts to load, minimize it immediately and listen to the sound cues and wait for it to get past the login screen. It seems to work. So we're waiting for the chick. Come on, come on, come on. There, that sound, the click. That means we logged in. Boom. We're good. Oh, we forgot to do the most important thing, folks. We're gonna do that. We're gonna rectify this grievous error we've made as soon as we load in right now. We didn't transmog. Okay. What's the most Sauron looking transmog I can do here? There's gotta be something. That's not Sauron, but that is wicked as shit. What the fuck? Look at that. 3 heads on top of each other. Be the most Sauron, but without a black dye, it's like... It's technically, no. Okay, we'll start with this. What is this weird goopy thing? Can I go on full weird goopy? I could. I'm even more weird goopy. Weird goopy, where are you? I guess that's it. Where are the goopy pants? Weird goopy pants. Something's attacking me. Okay. We don't got time. It's not letting us. I should do something flamboyant. Very true. Okay, we'll do it something flamboyant. Sauron elf form or Dark Lord form? Dark Lord. Lord of the Rings form. Ruvar's mask is pretty demonic elf looking. True. Wait, what's on my head, right? Another head. And then another head. It's heads all the way down, folks. Huey 2 just revealed Huntress? Yes! Awesome. I'm waiting for that. Yeah, I'm imagining the paladin type class will be announced this summer for D4. If you mean in PoE 2, when are we gonna get a Templar Crusader class? That's a good question. Are we expecting one? I suspect swords may come with the next patch, actually. So the Templar was in PoE 1, yes, you are right. So I guess that means it's coming to PoE 2? Did they say they just bring in all the same classes over? Right, Gromass. How did my skin get so dead and what the hell is on my head? Alright, we need to take something flamboyant now, so. This is a little flamboyant, but is it flamboyant enough? Is that flamboyant? Is this flamboyant? I think this is the most flamboyant because of that purple feather in particular. Yeah, it's kind of flamboyant. What else? What's flamboyant in gloves? What are the most flamboyant gloves? Swashbuckler. Oh wait, actually, there should be a more flamboyant top. There you go, that's flamboyant. Hell yeah. Alright, come on, flamboyant pants. It's gonna be like assless chaps? No? Okay. What are some... That's kind of flamboyant. That's kind of flamboyant. What just happened? Hey! Hey! They undid my flamboyancy. We were getting too flamboyant. They couldn't allow it. They had to cancel it. We're gonna confirm it step by step then, so they can't do that again. You fuckers, keep doing it. Confirm, okay. Flamboyant, we were looking for flamboyant pants. It's kind of hard to beat the purple pinstripes. Right? Is there a more flamboyant pant than the purple pinstripe? There's the swashbuckler pants, but those are less flamboyant. I'd say these are more flamboyant.
Good afternoon, Riker and chat.
Let me.
Hope PTR is going well. I will wait till boosts are turned on to test Ice Shard Shotgun. BlizzCon is back next year.
It's back, baby. Oh yeah. I hope you're doing well, Secret. Cheers, man. Alright. I feel like naked feet is the most flamboyant, but I don't know. Those are some flamboyant boots. Do we have more boots that are more flamboyant than this? Let's see. Also, why have they pre-planned how many cosmetics they're gonna give? That's a lot of slots, man. Is the peg leg flamboyant? No, I think these are more flamboyant. Alright. Okay. Now, somehow less flamboyant, isn't it? Okay, I think we need to adjust the flamboyancy on an individual basis. See, that's somehow less flamboyant. Oh, this is more flamboyant, though. That's more flamboyant. It's kind of medium flamboyant. I think this is the more flamboyant top. Yeah. What about the hat? Does the hat get more flamboyant? This is pretty flamboyant. What do we think? What's the more flamboyant hat? Maybe this one. That one's pretty flamboyant. Okay. About gloves now. That's pretty flamboyant. And it's very red. Oh, but this seems even more flamboyant, actually. I think we're gonna go with that. Yeah. Alright. Let's confirm the look before we lose it again. Now pants, I think this is gonna be the most flamboyant we're gonna get. Because anything else kind of muddles the colors. The contrast of the colors. I mean, that's pretty flamboyant, though. Actually, that is... No, that's it. That right there. Yeah, that's more flamboyant for sure. Okay. So then I guess the same thing for the boots, right? It should be. That is so flamboyant. Look at that. Alright. Maximum flamboyancy achieved? Is there a back item that would make us even more flamboyant? I don't think so. I think it would... You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, I think that works. Little Billy's great, but this is more flamboyant. Yeah. Okay, how about for our weapon? What's the most flamboyant? I mean, it's literally flaming. You can't spell flamboyant without flam, i.e. fire, flame. So that's a contender. The Soul Crush. That's pretty flamboyant, though. I don't know. Look how ornamented it is. It's like very Baroque. Yeah, I think we gotta go with the more Baroque one. I think it fits our flamboyant look better. Perfect. There we go. Wait. One potential change. I want to see what... No, that's less flamboyant. It lacks feather. Alright, there we go. Maximum flamboyancy achieved. Wonderful. Looks like the Avarice boss power, if that's what it is, isn't very helpful. Everything's already dead by the time it explodes.
You welcome me when
You gotta have enough density of enemies around, for sure. Crew Hall TV. Hey, cheers, man. This bug also happened at some point in Season 7. Rip. Hey, Dorothy. This is Riker. Hope you're doing well. Looking like a 6-year-old just learned the word flamboyant. There you go. For context, folks, for context, it was a Rod Ferguson quote in an interview with Stephen Totillo that the cosmetics are going to be getting more flamboyant. So, you can expect more flamboyancy going forward. Spears coming along with a new Ascendancy? Yes. Wait, April 4th is the launch day of what, VC? Of Huntress? No, they can't do that to Last Epoch. No. Say it's not so. Say it's not so. Rogue Leader Singer, repeated use of the word flamboyant is bordering on the same overuse of moist. I'm really hoping Season 8 is fun. I miss playing this game, saying Mr. Ben Diesel. They confirmed that PoE 2 is launching Huntress in early April at the same time as the last... Last Epoch, April 2nd, PoE 2, April 4th. No. Come on, guys. Let them cook. This is their one shot, man. This is... Come on. Come on. Minimum flamboyancy achieved. We can only go up from here. Your character looks like he's ready to tell a riddle about the Night Mother. Riddle me this, Batman. Oh, we should dye everything green now. No, it's not green enough. Better, but not... Now there's just too much other colors. Discard. So sorry, not the official launch of PoE 2, but the next big PoE 2 update, which is bringing the Huntress, which is what I've really been looking forward to, personally. Oy. Well, that is unfortunate. Oh boy. Riddlemancer. That green is horrible though, puke colored, right? Still a dick move. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If it was intentional, especially a dick move. I'd like to believe it was just incidentally an unfortunate coincidence. She looks great in action. I tried the Huntress a year and a half ago, 2 years ago at Gamescom. She was awesome. Yeah. What is feedback so far about Geeky Chad PTR of the greatest RPG of the universe? I enjoy the changes to the pace of early game progression and item drops relative to Season 7. I think it is a great improvement. I am concerned that the seasonal activity is not rewarding enough at early level to really want to engage with it. All of these powers don't seem particularly meaningful, but it was super meaningful to do the world boss, because these powers seem better, right? The blue powers seem not really worth going out of your way for until you're higher level. But hey, this over here is really cool. Too many accidents with timing to call it an accident. Yeah. Like, I do believe, like, the Diablo 4 and No Rest for the Wicked, that's an accident. Because D4 couldn't even know that No Rest for the Wicked was going to announce what their patch day was going to be. There was no way to, plan that. That I fully believe was 100% unfortunate. But Last Epoch has been public about the release date for a while now. Even if it wasn't done intentionally, you kind of should make yourself aware of other dates and, I don't know. Yeah. Last Epoch is a new season, a big one, while PoE2 is just an update during early access process. Plenty of time for PoE2 after a good month of Last Epoch, in my opinion. But yeah, dick move, as there are more PoE2 players, I would guess. The issue is that some number of people that would have played Last Epoch are instead going to play PoE2. Yes, you could wait for Huntress, but many people will not wait for Huntress and will jump onto it right away. GGG and EHG are in communications. Oof, really? That makes it even worse. What's up, Hibbity Hoobla? Are you optimistic about Season 8? What are your overall impressions? So I'm level 25. My early impressions are that I enjoy the pace currently of leveling and progression. I am concerned that the activity is not really worth engaging with at low level. It feels like these lower level powers are not really worth even going out of your way for, and it takes long to farm them versus time that could be just spent leveling up. It was super cool to get the world boss power. I got it at level 18. That is worth going out of your way for, right? These powers are a tier stronger and feel worth grabbing. Like some number of Diablo players that would have played last PTR didn't because PoE2 early access launched. Yes, so a lot of like the PoE, a lot of Diablo 4 streamers didn't play last PTR, Season 7 PTR, because of early access of PoE2. When is the Grim Dawn DLC coming? I think this year, but they haven't given an official release date. Your default flamboyant transmog is very dapper. That is a nice transmog. Your oh god, yes, okay. The protest transmog is quite garish. Oh goodness, yeah. Yeah, Huntress coming. April 4th. Looking forward to that for sure. Absolutely. Oh, I'm already maxed on that, right? Well, good thing I didn't even bother putting points into that. One point there, 1 point there, 5 into paranormal. We're looking at 3 imperfectly balanced. 2 into hued flesh. Start by just putting a couple. Titan's Fall. Titan's Fall, that's funny. Fueled by Death. Skeletal Warrior Mastery, take out a point there. I wasn't aware that I was going to be getting fortified, but here we are, I guess. Amplify damage, yep. Cool. Cheers, Kiki. What's the deal with Season 8? I've been out of the loop. What is the main grind? The new thing to grind is the seasonal powers. You unlock them by defeating bosses. Different bosses each unlock a power. So there's not a tide to farm. These are incursions that happen, which is, there's like one here. There's always one that's going to be up. You go there, you fight some waves of enemies, culminates in a Belial boss fight. And there's a big focus on a revision to the ladder bosses. I got a full video going over everything, posted it on Friday. Yeah, I grabbed a key passive in the skill tree. Right over here. Affliction. Alrighty, folks. Well, that's going to be our stream for today. We'll be streaming again tomorrow, though. So do come by. Tamari. We're going to thank everybody for coming on by today. We're going to thank our mods for overseeing things. We're going to have a big thanks to our supporters. We're going to thank y'all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it may be for you folks. Until next time. Bye-bye.